In Buddhism, the mind is the root of all experience on both suffering and liberation. The Buddha taught that the world we live in is shaped not by external conditions, but by the way our mind perceives, reacts, and clings to those conditions. Therefore, mastery of the mind is the foundation of the entire spiritual path. 1. The mind is the source of both suffering and peace. The Buddha said that an uncontrolled mind creates illusions, cravings, anger, fear, and confusion. These mental states trap us in the cycle of suffering, samsara, but a mind that is stable, aware, and calm stops producing suffering and begins to see things as they truly are. When the mind is scattered, we are pulled by desires. When the mind is angry, compassion disappears. When the mind is clouded, wisdom cannot arise. Thus, controlling the mind is not about suppression, but about liberation from harmful patterns. 2. Mind control means awareness, not force in Buddhism. Controlling the mind means developing mindfulness, sati, and concentration, samadhi, the ability to observe thoughts without being controlled by them. You don't fight your thoughts, you understand them. You don't run from emotions, you see their impermanent nature. An untrained mind reacts. A trained mind responds with wisdom. So once the mind is clear, wisdom arises naturally. When the mind is calm and balanced, it becomes like clear water, able to reflect truth without distortion. From this clarity arises insight into impermanence, understanding of suffering and its causes, recognition that the self is not fixed or permanent. This insight is the seed of enlightenment. You don't force wisdom. You uncover it by removing the noise that hides it. 4. Virtue flows effortlessly from a pure mind. Buddhism teaches that ethical behavior, virtue, does not come from rules or fear of punishment. It comes naturally from a mind that is free from greed, hatred, and ignorance. When the mind is peaceful, kindness becomes natural, patience becomes instinctive, compassion arises effortlessly, right speech and right actions follow automatically. A person who controls their mind becomes a source of peace wherever they go. 5. The path to enlightenment begins within. Enlightenment isn't found outside, not in rituals, possessions, or even prayers. It begins in the simple act of observing your own thoughts. When you master your mind, you master your life. When you free your mind, you free yourself from suffering. This inner freedom is the gateway to enlightenment.